Part 2. What I mean is, the evildoers have done a phenomenal job, I say, in regards to hiding themselves in plain sight. In this immediate case, hiding the fact there were at least 17 different and distinct nations of the synonymous word giants on the earth at one time. Let's start breaking them down, shall we? According to Wikipedia, under Rephaite, Rephaite, quote, in the Hebrew Bible, as well as non-Jewish ancient texts from the region, refers either to a people group of greater than average height and stature, or to dead ancestors who are residents of the netherworld. Stop. According to Wikipedia, under people group, quote, an ethnic group or an ethnicity, I can't say that, is a category of people who identify with each other based on similarities such as common ancestry, language, society, culture, or nation. And that can only mean, ladies and gentlemen, that Raphaelite were the equivalent of Americans today. Different races, but under the same old glory, an old rugged cross banner. But let's continue with the original subject if you don't believe me. Quote, in the biblical narrative, the Israelites were instructed to exterminate the previous inhabitants of the Promised Land, i.e. Canaan, which include various named peoples, including some unusually tall/large individuals. The area of Moab at Ar, the region east of the Jordan, before the time of Moses, was also considered the land of the Rephaites. Stop, bingo. The Rephaites were the direct descendants of the diversified fallen watcher/paradise garden trees. They had their own swath of land separate from the diversified giants in our promised land. Yeah. I know some of them are the seed of the Rephaim, but I also understand what a word is worth, and see some of them are not. Remember the Assyrian prophecy, where it told us there were some trees that were by the waters but didn't drink from the waters, and how they were allowed to live on top of the earth, and the sole purpose of the birds and the beasts of the earth was to ensure the remaining trees didn't buck because of their height? Well, these are the tall trees. We will get to the birds and beasts of the earth next, but let's continue for more proof. Quote, Rephaim have also been considered the residents of the netherworld, Shaul in the Hebrew Bible, in more recent scholarship. Possible examples of this usage appear as, quote, shades, spirits, or dead in various translations of the Bible. The Hebrew root, whatever it is, means heal, and thus the masculine plural normalized form of this root may indicate that these, personal quote, deceased ancestors could be invoked for ritual purposes that would benefit the living. Stop. Bingo! These are those that Uncle Enoch talked about. Because their souls don't die, most were locked away in Hades, but I think 1/10 were left to torment man on top of the earth. So as you can see thus far, the wicked of the earth are talking to the Rephaim under the earth, and it will be the Rephaim that will ascend upon the earth to recapture their old homelands. Check this out, just off the cuff. According to TMZ, when the reporters finally caught up to Jack Nicholson, which curiously means man devil in the lands of the north, when they told him that Heath Ledger committed suicide while method acting the Joker, guess what his reply was? Quote, I warned him. But let's continue, please. Quote, various ancient Northwest Semitic texts are also replete with references to terms evidently cognate with Rephaim as the dead or dead kings. The many references to Rephaim in the Hebrew Bible, in context, involving Shaul and dead spirits, check this out, strongly suggests that many ancient Israelites imagined the spirits of the dead as playing an active and important role in securing blessings, healing, or other benefits in the lives of the living. Example, the Rephaim are those who the kings of the earth put upon their thrones, and in turn, some of them had children to put upon their thrones. But please don't make the mistake and perceive all of the giants as being their seed. And to prove what I'm saying, let's take a look at the end result of the iniquity of the Amorites through our ancestors' eyes to prove myself approved. Okay, Numbers 13 and 18 to the end in the Septuagint. Personal context. Uncle Moses is sending out the spies to get the ballistics. We must connect two accounts to receive their big picture. Alright? Quote, and Moses sent them to spy out the land of Canaan, and said to them, go up by this wilderness, and ye shall go up to the mountain. Stop. So as you can see, they started their survey by this wilderness, all the way to the mountain, meaning they had a lot of different geographical areas to survey. Let's continue. Quote, go up by this wilderness, and ye shall go up to the mountain, and ye shall see the land, what it is, and the people that dwell on it, whether it is strong or weak, or whether they are few or many, and what the land is on which they dwell, whether it is good or bad, and what the cities are within these dwell, whether they dwell in walled cities or unwalled, and what the land is, whether rich or poor, whether there are trees in it or no. And ye shall preserve and take of the fruit of the land. And the days were the days of spring, the forerunner of the grapes. Little Miss Ivy, I could just hear them now. Hi ho, to survey the land we go. Hi ho, hi ho, hi ho, hi ho. Let's continue. Quote, and they went up and surveyed the land from the wilderness to Sin, to Ru, as men go into Hamur. And they went up by the wilderness and departed as far as Charan. And there was Ananan, and Sissis, and Thelemi, the prodigy of Anak. Stop. According to Wikipedia, under Anak, A-N-A-K, quote, Anak is a figure in the Hebrew Bible. His descendants are mentioned in narratives concerning the conquest of Canaan by the Israelites. According to the book of Numbers, Anak was the forefather of the Anakim. The text states that the Anakim were Raphaites, and that Anak was a son of Arba. Etymologically, Anak means neck, implying that the sons of Anak were long-necked men. Example. So as you can see plainly thus far, we have three Raphaim in the midst of men going into Hamath. Let's continue for more clues, shall we? It's just getting started.